You're live.
You're live.
Yep.
Nobody home.
Nope. Let's see if it. There it goes.
What'd you do? Go back out?
Nope.
Well, it went back to zero. Now it's up to two.
Is Stevie on there?
I don't know. Hello, hello,
Oh,
hello. Is
it's
this a
Paula
working?
Wells. Hey, y'all.
Turn your volume down.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. We was going to do this earlier. We didn't know YouTube had changed it, and we just downloaded everything. We didn't know that they'd switched the program on YouTube, so we missed our live thing. So sorry. And we thought we'd test this and see if we had everything finally fixed
Yeah, it took about an hour and a half to download the new program and everything.
and figure out everything.
And yeah, and figure it out and get it set up.
Paula says it's okay.
Well, that's good.
Did you have a warm day today? It was really warm here in North Carolina.
Yeah, we got up to almost 74 degrees, I think, or
Yep.
75, almost 75 degrees today.
Get this, I am now at 131 subs. Can you believe that?
Well, congratulations.
Oh, we was going to go in and watch your new video that you said you had out, and I forgot. She said they got to 70. Stevie said it felt good. It really did. I know Glenn was saying, don't you wish it'd stay like this all
No,
the way through to December?
yeah, at least December next year.
Uh-huh. She said she hadn't done it yet.
Okay.
Well, whenever you do, let us know and we'll go look at it. I had the. What funeral did you have, Paula? And then this weekend, a birthday. I didn't know nothing about a funeral. Oh, the baby cousin.
Oh,
Okay. That's terrible.
yep. It's bad enough when it's older person, but when it's a youngin like it, it's even worse.
Yep, it is. And Stevie, we're sorry, dear. We didn't. I know Justin Rhodes tried to go live Sunday, and he come up and put up a thing and said they was having technical difficulties, and I bet it was because this changed.
Yep.
And we knew that there was changes coming up to live stream, but we never got no notifications or anything, and I never said it was. I mean, it ain't been but what 3 days since we went live,
Something
so
like that.
we didn't have no idea that already implemented the changes. So we found out tonight, though.
Which I'm still wondering if we're on the new or the old.
Well, evidently we're on the new because it wouldn't let us go live
Well,
before
that's true, but
because we had to download all that stuff.
yeah.
Stevie, we had a chicken to start acting like it was gonna start laying eggs today. Have you got any from the ones like you brought us? I'm really tired. We've been looking at this computer screen now for an hour and a half trying to figure everything out.
Felt like it's been longer than that.
Yep. Paula, is your baby still doing okay? We have mixed lettuce seedlings, and I've started basil, two kinds of chives, and put arugula in the soil from a lost lettuce. He's resting comfortably right now, she says. Mine will lay here and there. We still hadn't got any eggs from them yet, but they actually started clucking today like they was getting ready to. So I don't know.
Them things gotta go.
I guess we'll see. But I'm glad your baby's resting comfortably right now.
I figured that new app would start telling me my computer was overloaded.
Yep, you're gonna have to get you a bigger SD card, huh?
Well, it ain't that. It's just on account of the car or the hard drive. It ain't big enough in that computer
Oh, okay.
because it wants to put all the programs that you put on there like that onto the regular hard drive.
We actually got our organic dirt to start our seeds in day before yesterday. And I had a headache yesterday, and then Mr. Lazy had one today.
My head still feels numb from that this morning. That was that's one of the worstest headaches I've had in a long time.
I don't know if we get on one another's nerves or what.
Hey, my nerve done left. You about had it wore out before you retired.
Paula said it can be the RAM too, Glenn. It can only handle so many apps running. Yeah, we
What?
just got a cheap little laptop.
Well, actually, it tells me to free up space on the hard drive. When I get it freed up and get it working right, get that to go away, and then if it updates itself or if I download a new program or anything like that, then it starts popping back up.
And Paula wants to know, do we have a carbon monoxide detector? No, we don't.
We really shouldn't need one.
Yeah, 'cause
Ours is electric heat and a heat pump, but we mainly heat off of hot water because we got a 1,000-gallon water stove out in the building outside out there, and it pumps hot water in here and heats the house off of hot water.
she said get one. It probably wouldn't be a bad
Well,
idea.
you ain't never tell. It wouldn't
Headache.
hurt.
She said headaches are a sign, and I hadn't had. I used to get migraines really, really bad, and then I hadn't even had a bad headache, and oh man, I couldn't tell you when. And I've had two within the past 4 days.
Yeah, but I got
But
up this morning with my sinuses draining and everything else, and then the
that's
headache hit.
one
So
thing I started to say.
our
Glenn had
sinuses
a
have been.
sinus infection, and I think he actually is trying to give it to me because my ear's been
Well,
hurting.
I wish you'd hurry up and take it and go on with it.
I
I'm
don't
tired
want
of it.
it. Steve said he was getting 6 eggs a day, then got up to 8, now back to 4. Ours is doing the same thing. We was getting over, actually, some days we'd get up to almost 40 eggs. And then we drop down, but since it's been cold, some days we'll get 3, some days we'll get 5. Today we got 9. So
When I go pick them up, I get more. I don't know. I think she throws them.
she said carbon monoxide comes from your own breath, much less the chemicals in the walls. Best to get a detector to be sure.
Alrighty.
We'll look into it. I hadn't even thought about that.
I didn't know about all that now. I always thought it was on account of like gas heat, oil heat,
Yep. The type of heat.
fireplace.
Yep. I'm already starting to look forward to the layer hens next year. I tell you, chickens are awesome. Um, I can't wait to see our pasture this year. Whenever it gets summertime, it starts coming up from where we got the chickens out there on the pasture. Because you wouldn't believe how green that grass is.
Yeah, where the chickens been this summer, the grass has actually stayed green and trying to grow all winter.
Yep. And I figure whenever it starts getting warm, I figure we're going to have some beautiful tall grass.
I hope so.
Yep.
If I can get rid of them bulls and steers, turn them girls loose on all of it
Yep.
until it starts coming up and then start doing the sections at a time. I'm hoping that'll help get it to growing a whole lot better.
She says the main culprit can be gas, but there are many other contributors. And then she
Alrighty.
says nice about the chickens. Yeah, 'cause I tell you what, them meat birds, you wouldn't believe how much fertilizer they put out. I
Yeah,
mean, they
they can
put,
coat a 10 by 10 area in a day's time.
yep, and I mean thickly.
They can pack all the grass down with it.
They sure can. I tell you what, if you hadn't ever had any meat chickens, that's the way to go because a lot of your barnyard if you're going to eat chickens, that is, because they'll lay eggs, but
They won't lay many. It's hard to
right,
get them big enough too, because they're so grow so fast it damages their legs and their hearts.
right. But you talk about the meat being so tender and
Mhm.
just so tasteful. Oh gosh, it's just juicy. After we've got those and we started eating those, I wouldn't go back to eating a barnyard chicken. I mean, I would if I didn't have pigs, but
Now, Stevie, we hadn't. When you gonna come and help? I don't think my left arm help let me hold them up.
hubby's favorite is chicken meat. LOL. When we find our summer property for his retirement, we will start looking into that. You really do need to. He don't even like chicken, except for once in a blue moon. But the breast off of them, the last ones that we killed, I'm not kidding. One chicken breast was 3.5 pounds.
We're probably gonna have some 5 pounders down
We
there right now.
probably are. This round of killing, they're probably going to be at least 5 pounds or bigger, just the
Just the
breast.
breast.
Cause we had two chickens, and all we had in there was thighs, legs, breast. We didn't do any wings on the first
No,
one, did
we
we?
just had the breast and the legs. That's all you kept of was the breast and the legs.
Because the thighs went
And there
somewhere
was
else.
2 chickens, and we had 15 pound of meat.
Yep.
2 breasts and 4 chicken legs with 15 pounds.
Yep.
And these are bigger than what they was.
Stevie said, I killed two of them at 5 weeks old, and man, that was some meat on them. They really are. You just don't, until you raise them, you just don't know. How much did yours weigh, or did you weigh any of it, Stevie? She said, wow, he's a white meat guy, too.
That's me. I don't eat the dark meat.
Nope. She said she was dark meat. I love the legs, but now the thighs, and I can still eat them every once in a while, but I don't know. I guess with the blood vessels and stuff in them or something, I've just got to where I can't handle eating very many thighs. But now I do. I love the legs, but the breast is probably my favorite now.
You know, this test around here, we've got 5 people watching us.
Stevie said belly full. Really?
Yeah, that's what it's showing. 5 in here watching us.
Well. Oh, the American Wanderer. Howdy, y'all. How goes it? Sorry, I overlooked you. I didn't mean
Oh,
to. We was talking about chicken and I got hungry.
no doubt.
I love chicken breast. I love baked chicken breast.
That's at 6.
I want to throw some on the
Grill.
charcoal grill and put me some. Have Paula? Have you tried, or Stevie or anybody, the Paul Newman's sweet and spicy barbecue sauce? Oh my gosh, that stuff is so good. Stevie said yes, 5 weeks, a lot of meat. It only takes, actually, you're supposed to kill them when they're around 8 weeks old, and they say around 8 weeks you'll have about a 5 to 8 pound bird, right?
Well, that's what they say in the
Um,
writing, but most people that's videoed it and stuff, there's around 3.5 to 4.5.
yep. I know Justin Rhodes's was right around 4 pounds. I think his was a little over 3.
Well, he had some that was down about 3, and then some that was almost 5. I think he said it averaged out around 4.
Yep,
Three
but
set 3.75 or something like that. He said. I can't remember now.
ours is just huge. I can't wait to weigh one of them.
I don't want to have to pick them up.
The American Wonder says, no problem. I didn't have my platform shoes on, so you missed me. Homesteading with the Heberts. Hello, guys.
Howdy,
Hello.
howdy.
Nice to have you.
Yes.
Boy, this is a nice little chat for a test. We
Oh,
got 6 in here. Stevie said, I'll weigh mine next time. Do it, because I mean, I just can't wait to weigh ours because you've seen how big
yeah.
ours are.
Stevie's seen them.
Yeah, Stevie's seen them and he can verify they're probably at least 25. They was at least 25 pounds when he seen them. So they're bigger now.
Well, they kind of slowed down on growing right now. They're probably maxed out.
And we're talking about meat birds, chicken
Yeah, the
meat
Cornish
birds.
crosses.
Yep. But I know I was amazed to get them from just little bitty diddles, and then in 8 weeks' time, how big they was and ready to process, and just I don't know, just the juiciness, tenderness is just it just blew my mind. And he said
Yeah.
Cornish cross, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we making everybody hungry talking about chicken.
I'd still rather have my Jersey hamburger though.
No doubt, Jersey's good. He tried rainbow, or they tried homesteading with the Huberts. Tried Rainbow Rangers once.
I hadn't never tried them. But they grow slower though, I think.
They're what, 12 weeks at
That's what
processing.
I'm thinking. I know the
Stevie.
Red Rangers are I think they say around 12 to 14 weeks.
Oh yeah, that's right. That ain't the Rainbow Rangers.
Yep.
I was thinking Red Rangers. Stevie said yes, they were tender and juicy. I know whenever I put mine in the oven, I don't cover them or put nothing on them but just salt and pepper. And oh, you cut into them and the juice just, I'm telling it just flows out. And he don't like any redness, so I usually have to overcook mine a little. They said, but I did not get them to harvest. I lost all 25 birds in one night. Oh my gosh, what happened? And they are 12 weeks.
Right.
Getting started on homesteading. What's up, guys?
Howdy.
Nice to have you in here. Scroll up and see my comments above. Okay. Oh, let me fix that blood vessel for you. Where we was talking about the thighs.
Yeah.
Was that the one that you was talking about, Paula? I'm sorry, I'm missing some of these. I don't mean to.
Soak them legs in some buttermilk.
Yep, for at least an hour. Better if soaked several hours. Will remove the blood and flavor at the same time. Otherwise, soak for a week in water in the fridge. I'm gonna have to try that. I'd never heard tell of soaking them in buttermilk though. That's interesting.
Oh no, Mama used to soak her chicken and stuff.
Well, a lot of people dip them like if they're
Oh no, I meant she'd soak them a while
okay.
before she got them out, and then she'd. Uh, I knew she dipped them in buttermilk and battered them and stuff, but I can't remember exactly what all she done.
Getting started on homesteading with the Huberts. Where y'all from? We're North Carolina. Stevie's North Carolina. Buttermilk and poultry or game meat is just pure magic.
Alrighty.
I'm glad to know that.
New
New
Hampshire.
Hampshire.
Ooh, I bet it's been chilly up there the last few
I
days.
bet so. We was just talking about it. Got up to almost, what'd you say? Almost
Almost
74?
75.
Almost 75.
Well, by the thing on the Arctic, it was showing 74.8 or something like that.
Not too bad in the 40s. That's not very bad at
No.
all. Not for February. I'm from Western Kentucky.
Ah, Bluegrass State.
Yep. Whenever we was in Kentucky, I thought that was pretty. Not for New England. Exactly. 40's not bad.
Not bad at all. Not
I
in
hope
February.
I have a birthday on Valentine's Day and I hope it's snowing a little bit.
I hope it's 80 degrees and the sun's shining.
Test that with Cornish game hens from Walmart. Do one unsealed and one soaked. You'll be amazed. Film it just in case you would want to share that. Alrighty, I'll try that.
Well, we probably won't do them from the ones from Walmart, but we
Nope.
might do it from ours.
Yep.
We ain't bought no meats
I
from the
didn't think we were
store
going to have a
in
good maple
years now.
sugaring season this year because of warm weather. She said not soaked. Didn't see the auto correction. Okay. Um, Homesteading with the Hebert said I didn't think we were going to have a good maple sugaring season this year because of the warm weather. Yeah,
Mm,
'cause it's got to get down to a certain degrees before you tap into the trees, right?
don't ask me. I ain't up on that.
Do you sell some good maple syrup or anything? Oh, I'd love to have some good maple syrup.
Yeah, I don't know how to react if I was to get hold some fresh. My diabetes would run plumb rampant, wouldn't it?
Yep. Stevie said, yeah, it's got to be cold for that maple syrup.
Because if I had some good maple syrup, I'd have to have a stack of pancakes.
So, Paula, if you're going to cook deer, can you soak it in buttermilk and it take the game taste out of deer too? Because I know your mama used to soak it in.
Vinegar and soda,
Yep.
and it'll take the game taste out.
I don't sell it. We just use what we make. And Paula says, oh, heck yeah. Well, that's good to know. Even just milk wheel. I did. You're teaching me a lot, Paula. You really are a smart lady.
By the time you learn something,
Yeah. They said they didn't tap their trees at all this year. Buttermilk
mm,
just gives a different flavor. Well, I ain't never been a buttermilk drinker, but his mama went and had a recipe for buttermilk coconut pies. And oh my gosh, them things was so good. Wasn't they good? Lord, they was just so good.
and it was actually just called
I think
coconut cream pie.
buttermilk coconut
No,
cream pie.
it's just coconut cream pie.
And that's bad that you didn't get to even tap your trees. Let's see, where did I go to? Get to. I don't think I am going to either. That ain't good. I
Paula
love
said the
watching.
buttermilk gives a better or a different flavor.
Yep, she says she didn't drink it either, but like cooking with it. Yeah, I know making biscuits or pie
Yeah,
crust or anything, buttermilk always makes it better.
yeah, them buttermilk biscuits, you can't beat them.
His mama had some buttermilk in her refrigerator one day, and I was over there getting me some coffee. And my coffee's got to be like a little cappuccino if I'm drinking it. It's got to have plenty of sweet and plenty of cream. And I poured buttermilk in my coffee, and oh man, that stuff tasted so bad. It was terrible. Thank goodness they're talking to Paula. They got some left over from last year. Is it the warm temps? She's talking to
Yeah.
them. But I do wish I could find somebody who sold some honey from their farm, just raw
Well,
honey.
I'm wanting to try to get muster up enough nerves to try to put in a beehive.
Yes, Steve, you gonna help us come work bees? Cause I told him I ain't gonna be helping you with no bees. I want the honey, and I wouldn't mind having the hives, but I don't
Yeah,
know. If I
she,
had a good suit, I might.
she's one of them that wants her cake and eat it too. Want somebody to bring
No,
it to her.
I want to eat my cake without having to make it.
That's why I said and bring it to you too.
Oh man.
I learned that a long time ago. I learned not to make you a cake.
Ah, Jeanette popping in to say hi from the UK. Hello.
Hey,
That's
we
two we
get
got.
that's getting far away.
Yeah, and Paula says, yeah, no, buttermilk and coffee are not a good mix. They really ain't. That's
No,
nasty. She says, do it. I can't because they always attack me. I know they'd always attack me because they would smell fear.
well,
I mean, big time.
I'm allergic to them, but I'm gonna get me a suit, and if I can find the equipment and everything, I'm gonna try it.
She said, love honey, but cannot be near bees. They laughing at my buttermilk coffee. Love that UK is represented. Yes, I've been hearing people letting their store-bought buttermilk expire for 3 days and making biscuits. Yeah, you can even his mama, if she had milk and it was bad, she would pour it in a different container so nobody would drink it, but she would use it for making biscuits. And I'm telling you, his mama's biscuits would just melt in your mouth.
I'd love to have one of them.
Stevie said get him a bee suit.
Yeah, yeah, I got to have a bee suit, smoker, hive. I got to get it all. I ain't
Jeanette
got nothing to start with.
Jeanette says I love cheese, but I'm allergic to milk. Have you ever tried drinking raw milk? Raw cow milk?
Yeah, because a lot of times the store bought stuff, I'm lactose tolerant and everything. Ain't supposed to have milk, but after we bought the cows, I can drink the cow's milk and it don't bother me.
Yep. And I know cow's milk, your body breaks the cow's milk down better than regular store bought milk. And that come from a dietitian. Oh, good old boy 76 is in here.
Well, howdy, howdy, good old boy.
Yeah, he said 6 watching and only 2 likes. Really, people? You
Yeah.
tell them. It's milk protein I'm allergic to. Well, then
Okay.
that's not going to help you, dear. I'm sorry. I love my cow milk.
Me too. I'm gonna soon have to take the calf off and start back milking.
I know, Stevie Glenn, you went and shared the morning milking video the other day, and Nikki
Yeah.
said new milk. And I said, yeah, me too.
I'm gonna have to move that. I'm making a lot of racket.
Yep, Paula said Paula's getting on the good old boy 76. It took him a while.
Well, some of us, like myself, getting older and can't move as fast as I used to.
Yeah, and like we're supposed to go live at 8:30, and it was what 10
10
o'clock.
o'clock. But that wasn't my fault.
She says no way to buy raw milk here. It makes me feel terrible. Yeah, if it's the milk protein you're allergic to, because that's pretty much cow milk.
Yep.
Stevie said, LOL, she asked about it today. I know our neighbors wanting some milk too, and we was actually talking yesterday, and we think Parquet may be dried up because we've not seen truffles eaten from her in, law, I couldn't tell you when.
But we hadn't really been paying a whole lot of attention
Yeah,
there.
but her bag and stuff, I hope she's not dried up because I really want some milk. Okay, good old boy. If I drink milk in the mornings, I get sick, but I can drink it in the afternoon and it don't mess with me.
Well, now that's right backwards from Stevie, ain't it? He can drink it of the mornings, but if he drinks it of the evenings, it bothers him.
I was watching YouTube, so it was easy to click over. I have a lot of weather pain today, so I'm not moving quickly either, LOL.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. Which today here was pretty, but my feet's still messing with me really bad, so
Well, I figure one of these days you'll learn to quit stomping them when you get mad at me, but that ain't gonna happen.
I ain't got mad at you in a long time, so it ain't
Yeah, but the
that.
last time you got mad, you still stomped.
There is a thing on Facebook, posted on my Facebook page about this man. His wife had a dream he cheated on her. And he's sitting out in the car because she's waiting on an apology from him, and she was so mad. She was telling him, "Don't touch me, don't touch me." And then he was talking about, when women get mad, they stomp their feet. That's the truth. That's what I do anyway. I get mad, and here I go, boom, 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 boom.
You used to tell me you didn't.
Well, I don't want to argue with you because I know you're right
Mhm.
now. Lily Homestead in here. Hey,
Hey,
y'all.
yeah, I sort of say we just jumped to 9.
She said that she saw that it cracked me up. It did me too, because I'm telling you, one night we was in the bed and I was laid over on his chest, and he woke up and I was hitting him in the chest with my fist. And I told him then, I said, well, I don't know what was going on. But whenever I showed him that video, I told him, I said, I was actually dreaming you was cheating on me.
And the doctors, when you go to the doctors, they ask you if you worry about anything, if anybody's threatening you, and I look at them and point at her, and they don't believe me.
Well, I know I hit him twice because I woke up in the middle of the second one, and then I hit him again before I got completely woke up. I don't know how many times I hit him. Getting started on Homestead. Y'all have a great night. I got to get up at 4 a.m. You have a good
You
night too,
too.
and thank you for coming in.
Yes.
Oh, says, oh, dang, that's happened a couple of times to me recently too. Oh, she's talking to good old boy.
Okay.
Oh, the reason you didn't get the notice that we was live, we actually put it out and then we retracted it because we didn't know YouTube had switched their live stream platform, and then we had to go download a bunch of things and this, that, and the other, and it was going to take over an hour, and this was supposed to just be a test, and then people started coming in, so we just went ahead
Yeah.
and kept talking. So we're going to have a live stream now named Test.
Well, we need to test it out and make sure it really works now, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll give it a good test.
Okay. I have the bell on. Thank you.
Oh, you need to remember to start doing that.
Yep.
That helps,
Yep.
they say.
Yep. Sleep well. Okay. Reminds me of that old movie, Used Cars. Does anybody remember that one? I don't remember it.
I don't.
What happened on it? Jeanette says it's almost 4 a.m. here.
Hmm.
Wasn't she in the
UK.
UK?
Uh-huh.
That's what I was thinking. She was in the UK.
Mm.
Paula don't remember it either. Busy little house. Hi.
Hey.
Thanks for coming in. They said that's great. He he he. Yeah, and she said Northwest England. I'm not mad. I was not doing anything right now. Well, that's good because I can't believe we were that late. Hit that like button, y'all. Please do. We'd appreciate it. Oh, good old boy. Good night. And we understand you got to hook your dad up. Tell him that we're still praying for him.
Yep.
And you're so awesome for taking care of him. You really are.
You'll never
God bless
regret it.
you. Exactly. May God bless you big time. They're sending in prayers. Just doing this. I still got mine. Thank you, though.
You're welcome. Still eating on our Christmas candy canes.
Oh, he said he's not leaving yet.
Oh.
That's good. And we was just talking about being sorry for so late because we had sent out a notice saying that we was going to go live at 8:30, and then we went into live stream, and YouTube's changed their platform, and you have to go download all this other stuff and reset it back up, and so we didn't get on here till after 10 o'clock. We was just going to do a test. So we was sorry for being hour and a half late.
Yep.
Paula was talking about beating Mr. Lazy on his chest. In the movie, the salesman was beating his boss on the chest while he was having a heart attack trying to kill him. He said his dad lives next door. His does too.
Yep. Yeah, my brother and sister, when I built here beside of mom and daddy, they made fun of me because they went on out, 300 or 400 feet away from mom and daddy's. I just went about 100 feet. They made fun of me and said, "Why did you want to live so close?" And I said, "Because when I want to smell when mama's cooking, so I can be."
uh, the busy little house. Well, let's do this one first. Yeah, good old boy. We know what you're going through is to be very hard. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's bad enough, you know, it's hard enough to just take care of your parents, but whenever they have to go on dialysis and all this stuff with all the worry and everything, I don't know, it just has to be really, really hard and them being sick and you seeing them go through that. So
What's that? Busy little homestead.
they want to know what our homesteading priorities this year is. I want a bigger garden. We done a few raised beds last year because I had just quit work and everything, and we didn't really get to put much out on account of it being so wet as far as a garden. So we did get a few raised beds done, but I want to put out a big enough garden to do some canned green beans and some kale and broccoli and chard and all sorts of stuff. That's what I want to do.
And I've been working on getting rid of some of the big cows. I'm gonna thin out on them some so the pasture, where I can work on the pasture more to get the pasture in better shape. Um, Pretty much sold all of my big hogs. I'm gonna have 5 left,
Yep.
and we started with milk goats. We got our milk goats bred and everything. I think they're due in May.
Yeah.
And talking to the lady we got them from, we may be going here in a day or two and maybe getting some more that's going to be kidding earlier than that.
Yep.
But
I
I got
can't
to
wait
get
for him to try goat milk.
I got to get down there and clean out the other side of my milk room from where I milk the cows and build everything on the other side for the goats to come in to be milked.
And the busy little house, they took care of their mother for a full 2 years. Yeah, Glenn helped take care of his mama too. She had leukemia for what, almost 10 years or nine.
Almost 9
I
that
mean,
we know of.
yep. And
It was pretty bad when the doctors found it, so she'd had it longer than that.
yep. And that wasn't nothing easy to see her go through or them. I mean,
Hmm.
I'm telling y'all, his mama was the best little woman you'd ever meet in your whole life. I mean,
Yeah, I was very blessed with parents.
he really was. I mean, your mama was just awesome.
My dad, he was in a bad accident on the job back in '83 and couldn't ever go back to work. Mama took care of him up to she got where she couldn't before she passed away, and then she passed in 2007. And then by mid to late 2009,
Yeah,
no, it was spring of 2009 when I parked the truck with.
yeah,
I
it
had
was
to
still
park my
warm.
truck and stay home and start taking care of Dad. And if we'd have put him in the rest home, he wouldn't have made it a year, but he's still with us. So I think I made the
He's,
right choice.
I'm telling you, up until what, 2 years ago? And he's
Yeah.
84. And up to 2 years ago, during the summertime, I mean, he wouldn't come out much whenever it was cold, but during the summertime, he'd come out here, and Glenn was like, I can't hardly keep up with him.
Mm-mm.
He just, I don't know, he goes off of nervous energy or something, and he just here yonder wanting you to do this, wanting you to do that. He kept him busy.
No doubt.
And Paula says, grow and preserve all your own food for a year. Yes, that would be wonderful.
Yep.
Good old boy said, it's not bad now. When I was changing his bags 4 or 5 times a day, it was real bad. Now I just took him up at night and unhook him in the morning. Well, that makes it
Yep.
a lot easier. I know the mental stress of it still has to be hard to go through, but
Yeah.
it's good that it's helping and he's improved that much.
And when it's family in there, I know that they don't want to take away from your life to try to help them, but when it's your own family, especially your kids and stuff like that coming in and doing for you, I think it's a whole lot easier on them than just somebody off the street coming in and doing
Now I understand, like
it.
one of our friends, his wife's got Alzheimer's, and she's got to where she can't walk, and with his help too,
Well,
he can't get her up.
she also went out that morning and was trying to run him off and everything else, so she had a real bad morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I know, in circumstances like that, where it's best to put them in a place to
Yeah.
where they can get rehabilitation, to where maybe they can start back walking or this, that, and the other, then sometimes that is okay. I don't. It would be a hard decision to put my mom in a place like that, even for just rehabilitation. But I know I've got an uncle, his wife was blind and he was real bad off with Parkinson's, and where she couldn't see, she wasn't giving him his medicine the right way, and he got really bad. I mean, she loved him, she didn't mean to do it, it's just she just couldn't
Well,
see.
she was in bad shape too with her lungs.
Yep. And
So I
they
mean, she was getting
actually,
down worse and worse all the time, and
yeah, she's
it
really
wouldn't. I
bad
don't
right
think it was
now.
as much as not being able to see. She just,
She
well,
was
that was
getting bad
bothered. Yeah, she
too.
was getting so sick, she just couldn't remember what she'd done. I
Yep. But they put him in a home for a little while, and I mean, he's doing really good now. I mean, really good. So I know for that part, sometimes it's okay, but it'd still be hard. And the busy little house's gardens are never big enough, and they really ain't.
think. I don't know. We had one when I was a kid. I thought was way too big. They sold stuff, give stuff away, and we picked so much that year. And I mean, shoot, we fed the last part of the summer, fed the hogs out of the garden,
Yep.
and that
But
was
they
just
liked
more.
it.
Yeah, but I got tired of a garden.
Paula said she's talking about taking care of her mom for five
Yeah,
years. It was really hard sometimes, but such a blessing. And it really is
yeah.
because you know them, and you're the one that can take better care of them. And I think they're more comfortable with their family than they are with
Well, that's
strangers.
what I was saying a while ago. That they feel more better with the being the family
Yep.
than just a stranger off the street. Yeah, I mean there's circumstances where you have to give over, but with Daddy the way he was, he wouldn't have lasted no time in there, and he was just toast out and everything to be put in a place like that at the time.
Yep. Homesteading just started planning my planting schedule for the year.
Oh Lordy, I hate plans.
Yeah, he just goes out there and
Yeah,
gets it ready, and we throw the stuff in.
I try to plan stuff out and everything goes wrong. If I just walk out the door, I ain't got nothing else to do, then I start doing what else I need to do.
The busy little houses I'm in at Paula Wells, my mother came back from death. She's much, much better now, but she needs a lot of my attention. Such blessings. Well, it's good that she's doing better, and we'll be praying for your mom too. Stevie says, and you can't never have too many chickens either. So fire up the so far up that incubator. I'll try to remind him to get started on that tomorrow, the next day, Stevie.
I'll put the soap and the brushes and everything down there so whenever you want to come by and wash it out.
He's gonna think you extra special lazy, lazy acres.
Yes.
And Paula says, enjoy the downtime while it lasts. Don't let yourself worry about the next shoe dropping. Good old
Yep.
boy 76. And Jeanette says, cool, can't wait to see the baby goats. I can't either. I am so excited for them babies. How much have I talked about them baby goats? I can't wait till our kids get here.
You was talking about that before we ever got the billy goat.
I was wanting the kids before we even got them with a goat, a boy goat. Stevie says goat milk is awesome, and yes, it is. I just
I have
can't
no
wait till
idea.
he drinks it.
It's gonna have to be awful good to match up that Jersey milk.
He's talking to Paula, said that his mother did too, but for not as long. She got a
Is
little
it
more than 2 years.
Crazy Shepherd? Is that what it says? Oh, you way up there on there
Yeah.
again? Well,
Hey, Crazy Shepherd. Oh, we got 10
howdy.
people in here.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go back where I was, yeah, because we got to talking about mamas.
Yeah, you get your stories too long. You need to shorten them a little bit.
Uh-huh. Okay, we got that. It says, I've been taking care of my dad for at least 4 years. He had a stroke and has not been the same. Those are bad.
They are.
The busy little house. I lost my father to a work accident in 2010. Lost my best friend that day. I'm telling you, if anything happens to my mama, I know his mama was a mama and a friend to me, but
We up to 11.
yes.
Yeah.
But I don't even like thinking about that, so.
No. You have to take it
Okay,
one
can
day
you
at a
read the next
time and
comment
hope for the
too,
best every
silly? It's all
day.
part of the conversation. Paula says, April, you can read the directed comments too, silly. It's all part of the conversation. I will. I won't just say she said, he said, or she's talking to who.
Oh, I don't know if she gets reading all of it. A lot of you say goodbye and be gone offline before she ever gets to it.
Well, we get off subject sometimes.
Yep. It's
And,
easy to do.
yep. Do you live in the north to be planting a garden now? They're talking to homesteading with the Herberts. Dad said if I even think of putting him in one of them places, he will disown me, lol.
I can't blame you.
Nope. Yes, I'm in New Hampshire, so I'm planning on starting indoors in March as I can plant in the ground until May. We usually try to start our gardens here
April.
April.
But sometimes it's turned out bad and sometimes it's turned out good. So
Yep.
I'm usually behind anyway, so it.
Well, I don't know why, but for the last few years in April, the garden's been so wet you can't get in it to do nothing. We don't have a broad fork, and you could probably, I don't know, last year it was so soaked. I doubt you could have even done it with a broad fork because it was soaked last year.
Well, some people does them in the fall of the year, makes them up, and then covers them up, and then that way, only thing they got to do is uncover them and plant.
Yep.
But
Um.
we ain't that smart.
Yep. I made a promise to my mom at age of 15 that I would never see her in one of those places. Yep, that the only, like I said, the only time I'd ever put my mama or him or anybody in a place like that was if they could help them for a short while for me to get them back home, and I couldn't do what they could do for them. That would be the only way.
Oh, you
And
back
then I
me up.
think.
You back my pickup up there, me sitting on the back and sliding me off and holler, "See y'all later."
No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
I wouldn't pull out that fast.
yeah, just fast enough for me to fall off the back.
I love you.
Oh,
Oh man, you got me tickled and I can't see now. Okay, homesteading with the Herberts. I know all too well. Zone 3 here in Quebec, Canada.
oh God, that's cold country.
Yes, the fate zone, hee hee. And Stevie says Daddy has Parkinson's, and the social services put Daddy in one until we built a handicap ramp and got the medical equipment we needed for Daddy.
Hmm.
And they let us bring him back home. Well, that's good.
Yeah, I think they was gonna do that with Pat on account of we didn't have the handicap ramp and stuff, but we got it done before
They
he
got
got out of the
there.
hospital.
Yep. Good old boy says that makes you a great person for keeping your word, and yes, it does.
Yep,
Especially, I sort of like Dolly Parton said, one mama can take care of 10 kids, but 10 kids can't take care of one mama, and that's sad.
it is. There wasn't but 3 kids in my family, and we've all worked together on taking care of mom and daddy.
Lily Homestead says hogs got to eat too. LOL. I don't feel bad about turning veggies into bacon. Nope,
No,
that's some good stuff. And Crazy Shepherd, and it's LOL, Mr. Lazy.
a lot of
Did you?
years at the fall of the year when we had the garden out here, I had a fence up around it. So when the fall of the year, when we was done picking stuff, just opened it up and turned the cows loose in it.
Oh, and they love that.
You ain't a
And
kid.
Crazy Shepherd, the reason our live stream's named Test, we was supposed to go live at 8:30, and we didn't know that YouTube had changed their live stream platform, and you had to download a new thing in order to get onto it. So we canceled it, and then after we got everything downloaded, we was just going to do a test, and then people started coming in, so we started talking.
Yep.
So it's really wasn't a planned one exactly.
Yeah, we decided we'd go ahead and test it out good, make sure it was working right.
Exactly. So
Cause there's a bunch of different ones that you can download, and this one here said for Windows and Androids and all that. So we decided we'd try it, and so evidently it's working.
good boy says you remind me so much of Santa Claus with a beard. Santa ain't that mean.
He'll bring
Oh
you a
man.
chunk of coal next year.
I won't get nothing for my birthday, right?
That's right. It's got to get a little bit whiter, and it needs to get a little bit longer.
And Crazy Shepherd, no, you don't need it no longer.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
I ain't got to worry about it being shaved for a long time.
Yeah, you do.
Mm-mm.
You gotta sleep sometime.
All you was one said if we hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of March.
Yep. But I
I ain't
didn't
got
say
that.
how long it had to be before we got there either, did
Mm,
I? Oh man. Crazy Shepherd says, yeah, you have to hope for the best. Thinking about the bad is unhealthy, and you're
yep.
exactly right.
Yeah, cause you sitting around worrying about something that might happen is never a good thing, and I know a lot of people does it, but you worry about things after they happen instead of before.
And Paula's dad is a hero, guys. He died a hero. I'm telling
Yep,
you, he really
he
did.
did.
Paula should be, it's not a good thing, but she should be very proud of the way he did die because he was helping people.
Yep.
Most people don't read every comment. That's not a bad thing, but everyone stopped writing. He exactly.
Yeah, if you get to typing in too fast, you'll get way behind.
Oh no, Jeanette says, Mama, my mom has dementia, but won't tell her doctor she's having problems. Been sewing for 60 plus years, has been trying to thread her machine for 2 weeks. I did it today, only just found out it wasn't working. That is so sad. She needs to tell her doctor because they can give her stuff that'll help slow down the process.
Well, we may have to do like we did with Daddy a lot of times after he had his accident. We finally just got where we had to just walk in the room with him and let the doctors know what was going on.
Exactly. Because he won't tell them nothing.
And I think Mama got to doing that too with her leukemia. She's telling the doctor she's all right.
Yep. Well, Crazy Shepherd, we hate you have to go, but we really appreciate you being in here. Hit the
No
thumbs
doubt.
up on your way out if you hadn't already.
Well, we got 8 of them.
Uh-huh.
That's the best we've had yet, I think.
Yep. But God bless you.
Yes. And have a good night, and thank you for stopping by.
Yep. He said I did hit the like button. Take care, everyone. Thank
Thank you.
you. See you on the next one, we hope.
Yep.
Okay, now where was I at? I'm homeschooling my kids, and this is the Beazle house, and need to be up early. Many blessings. I'll fun catching your live. Thank you, and come back in here, and God bless you, and y'all have a good night. Hope to see you on the next live stream.
Well, Lily Homestead's also saying good night.
I ain't down that
I
far.
know it. That's what I said. They'll be gone. And well, good night, Lily Homestead. Thank you for stopping by.
Yep. Okay, Stevie says, Paula says that's great, Glenn. It was just me with my mother. Crazy Shepherd, we didn't got that one. And they're telling them good night.
Yeah, you don't need to keep
Okay,
going back
y'all,
up.
I'm going to go take care of Dad. Y'all have a good night. Good night, good old boy. And you take care of him. And God bless you. Chickens.
Oh, Lordy.
Good night, Stevie. We're getting ready to get off here too in just a few minutes. And Paula said she was quite proud, and you should be, Paula.
Yep.
And Lily, we done told you good night and God bless. Oh, they're falling asleep.
You spending too much time at the top
Jeanette,
of this thing.
no, I'm down at the bottom. Jeanette says she knows she's having problems, but don't think she wants to admit it. Her mom and grandma both had it. That's bad because a lot of that stuff is hereditary.
Yep.
But I know that a lot of times if it's hard to admit whenever you're sick and you don't feel good. I know. But they can't help you if they don't know. And I know that medicine, a lot of times I feel like it does so much damage to your body, but sometimes it can do some good. So maybe they could help.
Yep.
But anyway, guys, we've been on here for almost an hour, 57 minutes.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I understand what they're saying. It's after 11 o'clock. And
yep.
I'm going to have to start getting headed towards the bed also. Because I got a bunch I need to try to do tomorrow before the rain comes in Wednesday and Thursday.
Paula says it's easier to pretend. I get that. And it really is.
Yeah.
I mean, it is because it just is.
And a lot of times, with the family where you're around them a lot of times where it's happening so gradually, a lot of times it's hard to catch it till it's a little bit too late.
Yep. And most women are pretty stubborn about their health. She said she's a stubborn woman. But sometimes you just gotta.
There's another one.
Well, I'm telling you, it's just.
Yeah,
It's a woman thing. You gotta be tough, right, girls? We gotta go through a lot in life, and you either get tough or you just don't get through a lot of stuff, and it's better just be tough and stubborn.
Yep. If you say so.
Janet says I'm another two.
I'm getting ready to go sleep. I ain't gonna argue with you this late.
Well, guys, we're going to go ahead and get off of here, and we appreciate y'all being in here with us for our test.
Yes. It's been an enjoyable night.
It really has. I wasn't expecting it either.
No.
Well, you guys have a good night. God bless everybody, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Good night.
Bye. Good night. Sleep well, y'all.